New Lion was really great for us.
We came to New Lion Labs very early on in the process.
But I don't know if all of software devs are as great as New Lion.
So that's something that New Lion brings to the table, but also someone to have my back.
So my name is Nick Powley. I work for Co-CreateX.
My name is Ben Ganji. I'm co-founder of GrubCoin.
And my name's Austin Bolig. My company's name is Let's Go.
My name is Joe Koza. The company's called Logic.
And what Let's Go is, it's an activity-driven dating app that helps people create great, or ease the difficulty of creating great date experiences. So if you're single, you connect with people that want to do the exact same activities as you. And then if you're in a relationship, you can find fun new date activities to do, as well as save a little bit of money with our date deals.
So we bought our house in 2013, and we began turning it into a machine shop, an engineering laboratory, a sound stage, and a place that people could work together on their projects. We built all that, in person and in real life, and then ultimately became important to scale it online. We're a community of people who help each other and say thank you. And New Lion helped us to build a website where all of our members who help each other to complete projects, patent inventions, and start and grow businesses can thank each other for all the help that they receive.
GrubCoin is an app that turns trade into advertising dollars. It's for restaurants. It's a consumer-facing app, but our target market is restaurants connecting consumers. I think the collaborative process that we've gone through with New Lion was really important. One area that really jumps out at me was our app is designed so that you can use it at restaurants. And we had assumed going into this process that you couldn't include tax and tip on the app. And they challenged us on that and said, why not just include that in the total spend that you're able to do? And we said, well, it's never been done, and we're not sure that restaurants are going to go for it. Well, then we take that idea, and they challenged us on it, and we said, okay, fine, we're not going to say no just yet, but we're going to prove you wrong. So we went out to a few restaurants and said, hey, this is what we want to do. And they said, yeah, we don't like it, but we get it. Like, that's what our customers are going to want. So you should absolutely include that in what you guys are doing.
And the platform we're working on is called Grapevine. So it's a student collaboration platform where we enable students to create solutions to real problems in schools.
So the first thing that was really helpful having New Lion on the team was using their technical expertise. We're designers of physical things, typically mechanical things in my own context, and it was so great to have some experienced software developers who could share with us, here are some popular types of user interfaces. These are some good sites that you can kind of think about. Ultimately integrating, the functionality or maybe some of the design, and then ultimately it was really great because we were able to work together and build what effectively became kind of a new way of looking at the website. So New Lion helped us to enable people to access our Facebook group directly through our website, and then ultimately find an easy way back to be able to say thank you for the help that they received. And very quickly, Richard and Joseph and the team were able to work together to provide us with some guidance, relative to what we might want to do next.
I think that anybody who is developing an idea benefits from a lot of conversations about that idea. And the more people you talk to, the better the idea becomes. And especially when you talk to people who are experts in their field and have done this so many times and are able to give you some expertise, just the more conversations you can have, the better. New Lion, what they bring to it besides design, development, and that expertise is a business acumen that I didn't really realize that they had.
The main challenges I faced with bringing Let's Go to life was simple, is I didn't have any technical talent, and so I needed technical expertise, but also given your startups are on a budget and it costs tons of money to develop, being able to get that high quality, but also at a pretty lean cost. I just think it's so much more cost effective and productive in an early stage startup like I am to lean on a software dev shop like New Lion, but I don't know if all of software devs are as great as New Lion.
For me, there's quite a few projects I'm working, and there's two things I'm really looking for in all the projects. One is technical expertise. So that's definitely something that, whether it's in this project or others, that I need. My background is more of a business background and technical, but in other areas, not software. So that's something that New Lion brings to the table, but also someone to have my back. That could be in things like just talking about financials or a financial model, or it could be in things like filming. So New Line was adaptive enough to help me out with filming some of these scenarios. So, and that kind of support that I found here with New Line is nothing that I could find online.
So we had the idea for GrubCoin a few months before we actually even started looking for developers, and we started to just iterate the idea and bounce it around. And there was an evolution that happened slightly before, but I would say that we came to New Line Labs very early on in the process, and they helped us kind of bring that idea from the infant stage, really flush it out, ask a lot of difficult questions, but really good questions that needed to be asked. And then we, from there, developed it into the more mature stage that it's at now. The development is sharp, it's snappy, but also the business acumen is pretty top notch.
I'd say the only tips that I might be able to offer anyone, at least in my shoes, so someone who has a small business and maybe a couple large or crazy ideas, is to approach New Line and just start a conversation, start a discussion. The way they break up their development process is pretty friendly, whether you're a big or small company, in my opinion. Start that discussion, start bouncing the idea off of these guys, and see where you might be able to learn how far your idea can go, especially if you're non-technical like me, where I have a picture in my mind, but after you talk to them for a little while, it can become a little bit simpler or give you a little bit more confidence in where it might take you. So they have a growth mindset, and working with someone like me, they've been able to extend that a bit.
New Line was really great for us. At the time we were a considerably smaller community of people. We hadn't yet really built a website that was working for us, and as a result, we didn't have something substantial to scale. We really needed a 1.0 when we had formerly been working on kind of a 0.1, 0.2 basis. So for anybody out there who feels as though their website's kind of at that 0.1, 0.2, if you're really looking to get to like a 1.0 that you can start to build upon in a scalable way that can enable you to meet the demands of your community or your business, or even just the support for your products online, it was really helpful to have New Line as part of our team to enable us to really kind of get to that point and to be able to succeed as we have.